Okay, we can get another live stream broadcast or podcast or whatever that is in the scheduled free time, weekly free scheduled free time. Even though most likely I will able to do another intentional scheduled weekly free time again tomorrow probably, but in a different time, so it's a little bit shorter as well, I guess, since it was already in the evening, so most likely I will got interrupted in around 1 hour for tomorrow. But for today, I think I will get more free time since it's around 2 hours, perhaps. I'm not sure. Even though it's already running 10 minutes waits, perhaps. I'm not sure because I'm trying to check my main job of tasks as first, obviously. Even though for some reason I just feel quite lazy or just I don't know what kind of things that basically better for me if I try to do something earlier or differently. I'm not sure. So for some reason there are so many things that basically happen right now that makes people confused because people are always argue with each other, which I just don't know. So the truth is obviously harder to be seen because maybe people will always try to convince other peoples perhaps whether it is actually not the truth. So yeah, it's just so hard when everything was tried to be considered right, even though the right thing is never be known unless you are already gone from this world and able to see all of the things that you ever known. You I don't know. Man, so basically I don't know when was the first or the last thing that I basically do this. I think it was on the weekend, I guess. Even though I've been trying to do or prevent any kind of the bad behavior before going to bed last night, even though I basically not doing the good one as well. So I definitely need to do it after this, after I finally able to do a 10 minutes usual broadcast. So basically in this day there are several things that basically a little bit excited, even though there are something that basically not really interesting as well that will happen in this day because I need to review something that I already tried to prepare for more than a week, and then for some reason there's a last minute feedback from the people who basically I need to follow, even though yeah, I just don't know because they seem to be not really good on doing their own tasks as well. So that's the reason why at some point I only able to I don't know change a little bit of the things that I basically wanted to write because if for some reason I've been trying to express all of my all of my I don't know experience for several months in my main job of tasks asynchronously, and I didn't expect that it will able to be seen by certain peoples that basically try to change my arguments. I don't know whether it is actually for a good thing or a bad thing, or it is actually doesn't really matter, like many things in the real world where yeah there seems to be so many feedback or critics that try to be applied, but for some reason it doesn't really matter to us whether it will good or not. But hopefully, we're always pray or hope whether everything that's basically done in this world is actually for a good thing. So that's the reason why I always believe that everything that's have been done is also already the best thing that already done. So that's the reason why at some point it also makes that the future is always be better than the past. So if we try to compare, so that's the reason why, even though not always be like that at all of in general, maybe, or at a crucial point, perhaps, I'm not sure. So there's always be an advantage or disadvantage, obviously, and there may be some several points that needs to be sacrificed in order to reach a greater good. Just like what I use or often hear in the movie scene, perhaps, I'm not sure. So it's only 6 minutes, so they're still pretty long that I can basically try to explain, perhaps, but I'm not sure. So the current setup that I currently use right now is also pretty different because, yeah, right now the air conditioner is actually located near my main setup, my main desk setup, so it's pretty cool right now, even though I'm not sure whether it is actually make me dizzy as well at the same time, because the air that was generated from the air conditioner is really blowing into my back, into my neck, so I'm not sure. Or maybe it's actually caused by my seat that's not properly set up into the best, into as ergonomic as possible. Not sure, so I don't know. Hopefully, I can basically adapt with this new environment setup, in this new room environment setup, because yeah, the last time that I basically tried to do broadcast, so the air conditioner on this room is actually broken, so yeah, it's pretty hot at some point, even though for some reason at certain time it's not as hot as it used to be. So you know what else that I basically want to talk about. So I finally unboxed all of the package that I used to receive as a gift from the college, from the main job of TAS. Obviously, it's only one package that basically contains I don't know what's that even called. It's like an aromatherapy or a scent. I don't know what's that called. So it's just like that, some things that really smell quite strong. So I'm not really like to use that kind of perfume, but yeah, I'm just trying to accept it, and it's basically not an electronical device at all. So yeah, it's basically, I'm not sure whether it's got an expiration or not, just like any other alcohol things, even though it's definitely will not be digested as well, but yeah, it still technically have some sort of effectivity, perhaps, I'm not sure, in terms of the smell. So besides, I'm also just recently received the package that I tried to bought for around $5, perhaps, from my favorite e-commerce as usual, that I will try to create the pre-recorded Animoji unboxing as well for this package, and also the one that I received for free. So that's the reason why, and package that was combined with the favorite package from the not favorite package, the package from favorite e-commerce, which is actually a package from overseas as usual from my favorite marketplace for buying overseas things, because yeah, I don't need to pay any kind of tax, import tax, unlike the one that I try to use that basically have more things, but yeah, I need to pay tax quite big. It's just for sticker. I think it's basically almost half of its price, so it's just pretty ridiculous. So I'm quite afraid that if I try to buy something more expensive, it's also need to pay more expensive tax. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm actually need to save more money as well. Besides, it's already been said several times, I guess, in previous broadcasts, even though most of my current spend is actually for fixing the air conditioner in my room and also doing the annual donation that I need to do as well. So that's the reason why I think I will not able to bought anything again, I guess, but I'm not sure. There are still several other income or maybe some additional income that I get when I try to sell, when I successfully sell something in my favorite marketplace for selling something. So yeah, that's the reason why. But yeah, in terms of my hobby, it's just been a while that I didn't try to bought anything. So there's obviously I already miss so many things that I usually bought in the past. But yeah, right now I just need to accept that it will be sold to other people that may not try to sell it again, or maybe try to sell it again in the future where I didn't notice it. So yeah, what else? It's already 12 minutes. I think it's already pretty long, and obviously my iPhone battery is not in 100%, so most likely if I try to do several good behavior recording and also the pre-recorded emoji for the unboxing video that I just recently recorded, I'm afraid it will goes be below the 80%, which I just don't want to be happen. So yeah, I think I will try to end this stream right now. So yeah, thank you. That's all.